Hey y'all, it's Bear, and today I'm here to film the Your Answer Can't Be Books tag. I've seen a lot of people do this tag lately, and I thought it would be really fun to do, so here's mine. Also, I've been tagged by a couple of people, so if you tag me, thank you. I think I've been tagged like 3 times at this point, so here we go. As always, I will leave the original creator's video link downstairs, as well as a list of the questions if you want to play along as we go. Question number 1. What is something you own way too many of other than books? I have 2 answers for this. The first one, and it's not that I own too many of either thing, but for someone who hardly ever wears jewelry, I have a pretty good collection of necklaces. And I wear them for photos and whenever I go out with friends and stuff, RIP to going out with people. That's the before times. I wear them when I'm filming sometimes. I don't know. I think they're pretty. And a lot of them were things that I brought from home or that were gifts and stuff like that. So this is my little necklace collection. You've probably seen them hanging on my bookshelves because that's where I usually choose to display them. And the second thing I would own like a lot of that's like not comparable to my book collection, but as like, I have a lot of stuffed animals. Like, these are my friends. You've probably seen them chilling at the top of the bookshelf, and I've shown them off in vlogs and stuff. So this is Bo, and then obviously I have Ekans here. I am a person who loves comfort items, and I will never say no to an infinite amount of comfort items. So, like, my stuffed friends. Number 2, what do you do for fun that's not reading a book? I'm kind of a foodie. Thankfully, I live in Orlando, which has a very diverse array of cuisine. That sounded very pretentious. What the fuck? Basically, there are a lot of really good, affordable restaurants where I live now, so growing up in a place that was just a lot of southern home cooking, which, while amazing, was kind of limiting to my palate. Now I can, like, go and order things and try new things that I had never even heard of, and it's great. I love the food in Orlando, and living here has turned me into such a foodie. If you ever are in Orlando, please don't come to Florida right now because of the panini, but if you are ever in Orlando, definitely message me and I can give you some great food suggestions. Question number 3. What is something special or important on your nightstand that's not a book? So I was going to show you my nightstand, but that's where I keep my altars to my deities, and that's not a step that I'm really comfortable taking on the internet right now. But I do have these 2 pins that were gifted to me by my friend Kate from Chapter Kate. They're the BookTube 2019 and 2020 pins, and honestly, whenever Kate gave me the 2019 BookNet Fest pin, I went home and I cried my eyes out because it meant so much to me that I now had a physical embodiment of belonging to a community, which was something that I have never in my life felt before. So I keep them on my altar because they are very important to me. They are very important to my channel, and I feel like they help me. Like, whenever I need to like get through something shitty, I can like look at my BookTube pins and be like, oh, I'm a part of something, and I don't need to feel discouraged about my online presence or the things that I do or the content that I make. It helps me push through. So in a sense, it does make sense for it to be like near my altar. Question number 4, what's something you buy at a bookstore other than books? Coffee, hands down coffee. I go to Barnes & Noble and I get Starbucks there. In the 3 years that I've lived in Orlando, because we didn't have Starbucks back home, I've been inside like 1 actual Starbucks, and all the other times I've ever gotten coffee, I get it at my Barnes & Noble. I had a Barnes & Noble membership, so I did get a discount at the cafe. It's probably the only thing that I spend money on at bookstores other than actual books. Number 5, what's a fun gift that you've received that wasn't a book or a gift card for books? I have several options here. So first I have this shirt, which you've definitely seen on my channel. It says my channel name, and it was a gift from my mom. And it meant so much to me that I had channel merch that no one else has and that no one else will ever have. I just thought it was really cool and really sweet, and it was a very thoughtful present. Second, from my mom, I have this ring. I don't know if it's focusing, but it says bless your heart, and I was gifted this by my mom after I moved to Florida, so I did not become a quote-unquote hoity-toity Yankee bitch. That's a line from Sweet Home Alabama if you're not familiar. Then I have this Jaws blanket that my friend Kirsten gave me for my birthday this year. It's the movie poster of Jaws, and it's like this huge throw, and I love it. I sleep with it every day. I thought it was great. I really appreciated her finding this because she also watches my channel and knows how much Jaws means to me as a film and how much I love sharks. So then I have 3 from Will that have really meant a lot to me in like the 3 years that we've been together. First, I've showed this off on my channel before. It's a Megalodon Tooth from an authentic fossil collector. I have been talking about wanting a Megalodon Tooth before Will and I ever met in person. That was one of the first conversations we had, was my fascinations with Megalodons. Got it for me for Christmas. I bawled like a baby. Also shark related, this bowl. It's a cereal bowl that looks like a shark. Tell me this isn't fucking precious. So this was something I had seen on like one of those random Facebook ads, and I shared it because I thought it was just the cutest fucking thing, and I said like, I need this. I will die if I don't have this. Jokingly, of course, because obviously I will not die if I don't get what I want. They got this for me as a surprise, and I cried, and I probably ate cereal in it that night. And last, we have the most thoughtful gift I've ever received from anyone, and that is this pair of Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. These were a gift from Will. Being autistic and living in a big city was very hard for me when I first moved here, living in an apartment complex where there was a ton of noise and a ton of like outside stuff. I also walked a lot and did the bus, and we would go to the theme parks, and it was very, very easy for me to get overstimulated, and I would kind of shut down and not be able to talk. So they gave me these headphones, and essentially by doing that, they were giving me the gift of silence and like the gift of peace for the first time, because I can't hear anything with these on. Which means, like, I had never known what it was like to be fully relaxed and chill until I put on these headphones. And that, I cry thinking about it sometimes. But yeah, this was the gift. Next, what's a YouTube channel you watch that's not related to books? I watch a lot of gaming people. I watch M&J TV Plays, Pokemon 7 for Pokemon content. I watch Not Arts Darva for Dead by Daylight content, and Spooky Loops for Dead by Daylight content. Lots of gaming YouTubers, honestly, and I'm not a gamer myself, but gaming and like Pokemon and Dead by Daylight and stuff, it's something that's so far from anything I do here or anything I do at work that it's like the one thing I can watch that I feel like peace on. I don't feel the need to critique things about Pokemon or Dead by Daylight on the internet. I actually don't watch that much booktube anymore. Since like making content, I don't watch other booktubers' content as frequently. It's a friend of mine, or it's someone who's popped up in my recommended that like I think would be fantastic, or it's someone who's talking about a book or is offering a perspective that I really want to hear. They're having a cool discussion, they're echoing things I've thought about. I don't watch as much booktube as you probably think I do. Every 10 YouTube videos I watch, maybe 2 of them are booktube videos. And lastly, at Tag 5 booktubers you want to learn more about, I will be doing that downstairs because I need to see who else hasn't done this video yet. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by liking, subscribing, sharing, hitting the bell, all of that good stuff, as well as answering the comment question of the day. Comment question of the day: tell me one of your interests other than books. I see a lot of familiar faces in my comment section, and I feel like we know each other's like reading tastes now, and we know what each other likes, but like let me know something about you that's completely unrelated to reading and books and booktube. If you don't have time, you don't have an answer, you don't want to answer, you don't have the spoons, let me know you made it all the way until the end of the video by leaving me an emoji, preferably a yellow heart or a smiley face emoticon. All my social media links, as well as everyone and everything I mentioned today, will be downstairs in the description, so make sure you go check that out. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon. If you want to support my channel, Patreon is the easiest way to do that. I have a couple of different tiers, and I'm about to add more with the new year. So definitely check it out. We have a monthly book club if you're subscribed at the $5 tier or more. It's a good time. We have fun over there. You get some exclusive behind-the-scenes content. And it's not something I plug a whole lot, so, like, go check out my Patreon. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you next week for another video. Thank you for watching. Okay, cool. Bye! I forgot to mention Swift talk in this video. I forgot to mention Taylor Swift in this video. Taylor Swift is also an interest I have outside of booktube. Are you ready to cry with me over 10 Minute All Too Well? Because I'm ready to cry over 10 Minute All Too Well.